Hey everyone, how's it going? Costu1 coming at you with another video. This time it is Six Flags Great America, trip number 13, Wednesday, July 2nd, 2014. Trip report and photo slideshow. So let's turn it out by saying that I arrived with my grandpa about 1:30 p.m. and we decided to start off things a little different. We usually start off with either Goliath or X-Flight. This time we started out with Batman the Ride. Very first time I think I've ever started out with Batman, and here's a few pictures from Gotham City. This was a pretty cool one, I thought, in my opinion. So we started out on Batman the Ride, and then we went to Whirligig. At that point, we were going to hit a Bloggers Run right after because there was no lines at the water rides, but it turned out that it was closed for maintenance because there was a leak, apparently. And then we were actually, before then we were going to go on V2, but it was down due to maintenance as well. So we ended up settling with Spacely Sprocket Rockets. At that point we were going to go over and get on Goliath, but we were like, hey, let's just ride X-Flight American Eagle and then come back to Goliath. So we went and did X-Flight left, and then we did American Eagle Red Side. And the lines weren't that... X-Flight's line wasn't that bad. It was up to the control tower and went through the little switchbacks over there, or zigzags. And then American Eagle Red, it was basically up to the station. So when we went over to the Goliath, I got Dippin' Dots, and we're getting in there first saying, being told that it was down currently and they don't know when it'll be back up. We just decided to get in line and then stay in line until the line, or until they open back up, and they ended up opening back up at about 40 minutes later, and we went from the overflow queue behind the train station all the way up to the queue block behind Thrill Seekers and right next to the exit. They had one train operation, only red train, after the downtime for quite a while. I think towards the end of the night they brought it back up, but I'm not entirely sure. But in the meantime, we ran into Nolan and Brian. This was my first time meeting Brian. Nolan I met at Media Day, and we talked to them in line and stuff like that. And then we departed our separate ways after we rode Goliath. Then my grandfather and I went to Mooseburger Lodge to eat dinner, and I had the pulled pork sandwich, he had a cheeseburger. There was a problem with my season dining pass where it wasn't scanning and it wasn't saying that I was in for the day. So I had to go to guest relations and get that fixed, and luckily it was fixed within a matter of minutes. I was able to come back. At that time, we decided we were heading to Raging Bull anyways, and then we ran back into Nolan and Brian, talked to them for a little bit, and then they came with us to Raging Bull, and that was just a firework outside, if the microphone just picked it up. And as you will see in not this picture, but most likely the next picture, no, not the picture after this, it should be, Raging Bull is doing boarding passes for the time being, and it actually had, its specific boarding passes were, there's the orange train. The boarding pass picture should be coming up soon. Orange train was on the transfer track, not sure what was going on. After the downtime, so Raging Bull has boarding passes. They did Deja Vu, and then they had some set aside for Iron Wolf, but they recently dug up ones that said Raging Bull on them, as you can see right. Dang it. It's the next picture, I can guarantee you that. But we did Raging Bull, and then we went on Giant Drop after that. That was my grandpa's first ride on Giant Drop. He loved it. Yep, here's the boarding passes. And then we did X-Flight right and American Eagle Blue Side, and then we ended the night with Skytrek Tower. The last 5 rides of the night were with Nolan and Brian, and yeah, we saw like the first song for the Six Flags Grand Finale, but I'm not going to count that as seeing a show because it wasn't the entire thing. So Trip 13, a total of 11 rides, put my 2014 season total rides at 183. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great night. Costu1 signing out, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.